You're Xenob here, and yeah, remember when I did the Ultra Rare Hero Colosseum tier list? I was like thinking, instead of look at the Ultra Rares, let's see the little cousins, the Super Rares. So I thought, what's the top 10 Super Rares in Hero Colosseum? So without further ado, let's get into it, because I'm not sponsored by anybody. Now, just like last time, we're gonna have some honorable mentions. First up is Super Baby 2. Yeah, stat wise he's pretty good for a super rare, but it's just good, nothing crazy. And there's figures that do his job but better. Like, don't get me wrong, 500 attack and 10% damage taken by all opponents on the field, and he could be on the ultimate attack spot. That ain't too bad, but again, there's figures that does his job but way fucking better. Next, Jiren. Wow, I have personal history with this guy. Y'all see that last part where it says after turn 3 ignores damage reduction effects? Yeah, for like a whole 5 months straight, I thought that meant like defense. I meant 5 months while I was starting the game. I thought that also meant he ignores defense. No, does not. It's not like the Beerus, the Ultra Rare Beerus. No, fuck no. He only basically just counters Whis. So yeah, don't make that same mistake, please. And next is Cell. Yeah, he's second to last honorable mention. Why? Because stat wise that's pretty good, especially if you have a figure to help out with his damage along with the damage that he gives to himself. He turns out pretty freaking good, especially because he can attack two people in the same column. I'm stuttering a lot, yeah, no, I realize this. But again, since it's a villainous card, your master's gonna have to take 20% damage, so And the last honorable mention is Super 17. He almost made the top 10. Almost. If it wasn't for another figure that basically does his job, but infinitely better. Like, I can't hate on my boy Super 17. He's still pretty good, but yeah, the figure that's coming up on this list, yeah, not even a challenge. Actually, I lied. This is the final honorable mention. Challenge Seeker Vegeta. This one is not something to sleep on. Somewhat, because 1,500 to his attack when he has, y'all see that attack 6,000. Yeah, that's nothing to sleep on. And plus 1,000 to his speed doesn't matter. So at best you could get him with 2,000 speed, especially if you have someone boost up its, pretty dog shit speed. And yeah, this guy's very squishy as well. Now at number 10, Hidden Fury Gohan, adult. 30% attack ultimate gauge. Now I know y'all probably looked at them stats, probably like, yo, this is some dog shit, even for a super rare. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. No stats are ass, but that posing skill, come on, can't even underestimate that. Cause wow, that is such a big boost. Along with like a Bardock or a Gotenks, you were ramping up that ultimate attack gauge really fast. Or even the what was that, last resort Goku? Good Jesus, y'all basically added 50%. Especially when the opponent hits the master. Oh lord, 2 turns and then you basically full ultimate attack gauge. It's crazy. And he does that at the beginning, like when he gets placed. So if he dies, that's like 50% again. That's basically 50% if he dies. So yeah, think about that for a second. And number 9, Ultimate Thirst for Knowledge Few. Okay, let's just get the negative out the way. First off, he's like a random factor, so yeah, that 1.3 times attack could go to anybody random. That could also mean to himself with that bum ass attack. So yeah. And minus 20% attack to an ally as well. So yeah, that's 2 pretty noticeable negatives. But if that minus 20% attack hits him, you're not really losing the much, because 2,000 damage. That's nothing. That's like a mosquito bite on a fucking mastodon, like an elephant. So yeah, not really noticeable. And if you hit like 1.3 times attack to like a Vegito or Gogeta or a Gotenks or Vegeta, yeah, you're pretty much going somewhere. Also, let's also add in the fact that minus 20% attack to a random opponent as well. So yeah, place out with like a What was that? Crimson Super Saiyan? Go Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, you pretty much just Vado somebody on the field. Because you know, Crimson Super Saiyan 4 Goku gave everybody minus 10% attack damage. So yeah, pretty good. Not the best, obviously, but definitely not bad. Because that's a pretty good attack boost. And at number 8. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really tried to, you know, deny this nigga so much. Like, deny how good he is. But yo, Phantom Hero Hercule at number 8. Good Christ. That opposing skill is annoying to go against. Because first off, plus 100 speed to all is on the field. Repeatable. You know, not the worst. Not the greatest thing, but still pretty good. It's pretty noticeable. Especially when we get to the later rounds, like more and more. But goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Cancel all opponent skill effects. Cancel all of them. Like on some Twitter shit. Cancel them. Like your Vegeta got 350 attack, like over like 3 turns. Like you got big attack boost mixed with the Bardock, mixed with the GT Goku. All that defense. This nigga says, "Ayo, get that shit the fuck out of here. Fuck your defense boost. Fuck your attack boost. Fuck your speed boost. Take that shit out of here. Go back to level 1, nigga. Go back to base." He also cancels, you know, all the character skills. Yeah, so basically he just takes all that shit away from you. All that boost gone. Everything gone. Speed gone. Defense gone. Attack boost gone. God damn. Oh yeah, they even. Oh, I almost forgot about that last part. Ultimate attack greatly reduces damage, but it prevents all opponents from switching places until they exit the end of the next turn. That's just the icing on the shit cake. But y'all probably like, yo, this is at number 8? Only because his stats are ass. That health is not saving him. Defense probably might help a lot, but oh, by the way, the whole cancel effects thing, yeah, only happens one turn, so yeah, that's the only saving grace. But yeah, this figure is still something to be watch out for. This is definitely still to be on the lookout for, because when this nigga's plays, he could ruin a whole plan so fast. So still be on the lookout for this one. And at number 7, we have the Prince of Saiyans, Vegeta Super Saiyan God Blazing Aura. Now, when we place him on his poison skill, he gets 1,000 to his attack. You know, this figure version, not really the greatest at damage. As you can see here, 2,000 at number 1. You know, not the greatest, but the other version has way better attack. So, if you're looking for damage, looking for that one. But looking for defense, like survivability, look for this one. Why? Because, you know, unlike Xenoverse, talking for 2 minutes straight. Actually, nah, this has been like 5 minutes straight. I can't even lie. Talking for 5 minutes straight is pain. But anyway, unlike Xenoverse, I'm not skipping down that little detail right there. Ignores changes the opponent's damage dealt. Huh? So let me explain this like the most basic way possible. You know how characters, you know, build up damage like the Bardock, Goku. Basically half the roster in Hero Colosseum, they bump themselves. He ignores the damage buffs. So let's take oh yeah, Last Resort Goku, like we mentioned earlier. You know, he gets 500 attack boost. Vegeta will ignore that shit. All the buffs he gotten, he will just ignore it. He's gonna deal base damage. So he comes out of the game with like what, 4,000 damage without any buffs. He's still gonna have to do that 4,000 damage, even if he had a Bardock, Android 21, Future Gohan, all of them. He ignores those damage buffs. That Goku's gonna deal that 4,000 damage or lower, because you know that high defense. Yeah, 1,900 damage or defense or higher. Pretty good defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a tank. He's gonna eat that. Also, if this Vegeta's team ultimate attack gauge is 50% higher, he gets another 1,000 attack. So basically, he gets 2,000 attack. So yeah, like the Topo, he gets 2,000 attack with his team is at 50% ultimate attack gauge or higher, which is pretty good, especially on the stronger version. But this one you can't really let slide because 4,000 or higher because if team buff him, all that, yeah, as I just mentioned. So yeah, number 6 is a pretty 7, goddamn it, Xeno. So at number 7 is a pretty safe place to put the Prince of Saiyans. Here. On to number 6. Now, number 6 we have his rival Goku. Extreme Battle. Almost said Ultimate Battle. No, that's the Ultra Instinct theme song, aka that bullshit form. But we're not talking about that. Let's not talk about all that. So on his opposing skill, he gets, what's that? 500 to his attack and 350 to his defense. Pretty standard, average stuff. Not bad. Definitely not bad at all. By no means. But it's not the greatest. So yeah, let's get past that to the real spicy thing. Minus 15% ultimate attack gauge to the opponent. Yo! God. Just imagine this mixing up with the Ultra Robotic that gives you like 20% ultimate attack gauge. Because he also takes you down by 5% ultimate attack gauge. That's 20 fucking percent ultimate attack gauge. Minus 20%. Just think of that. Just think about that. Minus 20% ultimate attack gauge. You are not going anywhere. Now, I know there's a super rare cell, but I had like a little rule with this list. Like no super rares that could go on to, that could be upgraded to ultra rares. That was my rule for this list, because that would have been pretty lame. So I was like, let me just take the best super rares that cannot be upgraded any further. Yeah. So yeah, I know there's a cell that also takes opponent down by 10%. So yeah, that also would have been pretty good. And he's basically his best friend because they max up pretty well with each other. But Cell's been excluded from this list. But still, on his own, that is still pretty dangerous. Minus 50% ultimate attack. You can't even come back from that. Not even with the best ultimate attack gauge setup. Minus 50% will be ruinous. It will sure destroy you. And by the way, again, this is by himself. He can have teammates that also negate your ultimate attack gauge. Just think about that for a minute. Just think about that for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your team's fucked. Like, if you really have a team just based around ultimate attack gauge, he basically throws a whole wrench. No, I said wrench. Throws a whole goddamn toolbox at that plan. It's like, wow. And again, he could have a team that's based around him. They give him better damage. They also take down ultimate attack gauge, as I just said. And just pretty much make him better. It can just easily revolve around this character. Because his trigger squares are not that bad. But they're pretty, I'll say not that bad. Not that great. But it's still pretty manageable. So yeah. On to number 5. And yeah, when we got this as number 5, yeah, we got some fucking bangers in the next 4. Wild Howl Broly, full power Super Saiyan. Stats, pretty average. Not bad, but not the greatest. Place on the trigger square to reduce one opponent's defense to 0. 0. And also, this is the worst thing. He makes it so they can't even switch out until the end of the turn. Who thought of that? Like, bro, who really came out the ballroom with this idea? And they actually let this pass. You're a criminal. You're a menace to society. You need to be locked up for this bullshit. So, yes, you could basically have 2 people with 0 defense. That means you're taking his character that have like 3,000 defense. Broly says, hey yo, fuck your defense, you go straight to 0, and he can't even move until the end of the next turn. Meanwhile, your other teammate who just got in trying to help you out also gets set to 0 defense. So my strong card can straight delete you. Now you don't need that much strong cat. You don't need that strongest figure to take out someone with 0 fucking defense. Unless I like a 10,000 health or like a really high health bar. Like, what? And again, his stats are not bad. They're pretty good for a super rare. Let's be honest here. Like, even without me, as you can see here, combining more figures for him, his stats are not bad. 5,000 attack, not that bad. Oh wow, I really combined the fuck out of him. But still, his attack is not bad. His speed is not bad. He's squishy as fuck though, both versions. So pretty careful, cause he can die very fast, and he's only in the front too. He's only in the front. So yeah, be careful. But if you are, he could take you. He could easily destroy a team that isn't based on damage reduction effect. Because if they are, yeah, that could be still trouble. Somewhat, really. Oh my god, minus 30 defense of someone who has no fucking defense and can't move. But still, yeah, the strategies with this guy is just easy as hell. You got one up, throw someone in. Once you see that person that's frozen, that's 0 defense and he can't move. So you can easily set up a kill. That's easy setup. And if someone dares try to place someone in front of him, and if they get hit by the 0 defense too, oh my god, that's sad. Especially with like a Kid Buu or like anyone who attacks in a column, like the new Pycon. Oh god. And then number 4, which I think is one of the best supports. Yeah, that's how you know my brain is fucked. We're actually at number 3, not number 4. I've been doing this whole tier list wrong. So basically, take every tier list part, but just minus a number. All right. So right now we're at number 3. Broly was number 4, and so on, so on. Oh my god! I just now noticed this after like 20 minutes of talking, and now we're gonna be like another 10 to 20 editing. Yeah, pray for my brain, cause only a god can help this my dumbass now. God damn. But anywho, back to the list. So at number 3, actually, goddamn, how did I get to 9,000? How did I get to 9,000 subscribers? Thank you, y'all. By the way, I seen it. But anywho, number 3, Low Blow Frost. Let me repeat that one. Low Blow Frost, because I know I butchered that. Anyway, this one, Frost was basically battling Broly for number 3, because I was so confused. But then I realized how much of a support this Frost is. Because stats wise, pretty good, especially because he boosted himself. Yeah, I know it's only about like 250 for both attack and speed, but it's still noticeable, alright? It's still pretty good. Well, let's get to real deal about this one. Minus 50% attack and defense to an attack opponent. So this, anybody he's behind could easily go get a kill. And he's basically best friends with the ultra rare Broly, the villainous one. I forgot which one. I forgot what's that called. And the ultra rare Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Because they both benefit off of getting attacked. So when you minus that attack by 50 fucking percent, that's 20% more than Vados. Let's put that to equation. 30%. Speaking of Vados, that's basically 80 if she's on the field as well. So that's 30 plus 50, aka minus 80% attack damage. God damn. And minus 50%. Oh, by the way, did I forget to mention that he could combo with the Videl? Like he could, be behind the Ultra Videl, then they did me lose like what? Oh wait, 70% defense? So that's 50% defense minus our 70% defense. Y'all can do that for yourselves. That is just disgusting. That is just gross. And again, he's fast with decent attack. And he's always gonna get stronger and faster. I'm probably like, what the fuck is that number 1 and 2? What can beat this monstrosity? Well, to beat a monster, you're gonna need bigger monsters. Cause at number 2, we have Cooler, Final Form, Proud Showdown, the EX, the kind of new EX, of Final Form Cooler. Good Christ. Placed on trigger square for 350 to his own defense, which is still good, which is pretty good defense. We already starts off with good defense at 1,000. And 500 to the speed. Which again, he already has good fucking speed of 3,000. Yeah, I barely put anything to his speed. 3,000 speed at the beginning. Come on, son. And yeah, we haven't even looked at the real source of his stats. You know, y'all see that 7,000 attack? Cause yeah, remember that. Let's take that 7,000 and add it by 1,000 when he gets to turn 3. When he gets to turn 3, the game is basically over. He has won. He has enough of y'all bullshit. It's like, bro, why 1,000 to his attack, plus 5 damage dealt, and minus 350 defense to all opponents on the field? Repeatable. Again, basically when it comes to third 3, when it comes to turn 3, I'm illiterate. Y'all see this? It's game over. It is game over when it comes to turn 3. Because 7,000 plus 1,000 for every turn. By the way, that's to himself. Let's just remind yourself of that. That's to himself. Like, he's doing this by himself. So give him good boost character. Good boost figures. It's like, yo, who really was in the boardroom with this one? This is like EX, by the way. This is a whole ass EX. Well, the regular one wasn't that great. Well, it wasn't as monstrous as this motherfucker. But yo, 350 defense to a guy who has 1,000 defense. Okay, that defense in general is not really the most craziest thing. But 400 speed and 1,000 attack plus 5% damage and minus 350 defense? Why? Why? What do we do? What do you do to deserve type of figure? And y'all probably thinking, okay, this is too nuts. Just show us what's number 1 already. Just show us. Oh, by the way, his trigger squares are still pretty good. You know, he's usually in the back, which I don't know why, because he could definitely be good in the front. That sounded so gay. Pause. Oh my god, damn. On to number 1 now. Oh my god. And here at number 1, we have the queen of super rares herself, Android 21, after 3 fucking EXs. Yeah, you're gonna really need to work with this girl, to get her to the top. But I promise, every last one of you who watches this video, it is worth it. Worth it, good Jesus. It is worth it. I promise y'all. Cause place on the trigger square to, oh my god, why? Oh my god, place on the trigger square to steal all skill effects from attacked opponents. That in of itself is crazy as hell. But it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, she basically has 2 double-edged swords about this figure. So yeah, let's get into the first one. It says all skill effects. They are not lying about that. So all the damage dealt, the debuffs, all of that, she takes that for herself. So Android 16. Actually, yeah, Android 16, 17, and 18. They all debuffs. They all debuff the shit out of the enemy team. So if he attacks any one of those figures, yeah, she also has to take those debuffs along with them. Which is really bad with, Android 18, minusing 1,000 to defense, and Android 17 minus 1,000 to attack. Whew. So yeah, she's not really good with them. She should not be on the same field. No, not even the same team actually. Hell no. Yeah, do not have her on the same team because basically shooting her on the foot with that team. Android 16, you can manage with, you know, getting your defense janked down by 700. If you're well protected, because good Jesus, you're basically sending yourself down to like what? Oh god, yeah, you're basically setting yourself up to 200 defense, which is painful because, you know, she doesn't have the highest of health. But anyway, let's get on to the other part. Additionally, plus 350 attack and 250 defense to all allies on the field. Great! Brought to the other double-edged sword, minus 1,000 health to all allies on the field. Ouch! Oh yeah, plus 300, plus 300. I said 300, 3,000 health to her. That's the other double-edged sword. While she gets defense, she takes away 1,000 health. Which is not the best trade-off, as you can if you do that equation. Hey, I give you 250 defense, but I take out 1,000 of your health. That's not a great trade, so basically gonna need either a great tanky character like a Piccolo, Majin Buu, especially with the new EX now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this video has been in the works before the update. Yeah, I know I'm procrastinating like a motherfucker. I think I've told y'all this before. Like Majin Buu, Piccolo, ooh, Janemba. Okay, yeah, I know those last three. They're not really the greatest of tanks. Okay, besides Majin Buu, that's 3,000 defense right there. But Majin Buu and Janemba, that's only because they don't die on the first kill shot they get. So yeah, she's still good with them either way. But yeah, but let's get back to the pros. She steals all skill effects, so any of the buffs you give to yourselves, she takes it. Takes all of that. So let's say, you know, Ultra Instinct Goku, which, yeah, she can hit. That 1.1 to his attack, she'll take it. Gogeta, or Vegeta actually, 350 to the attack, she'll take it. I say 350, like it's also not to his speed and defense as well. She'll take that shit. And also 350 attack to all her teammates, which I think is like the best buff, the best attack buff right now. Actually, no, that new buff like 5%, man. I don't know the real number specifics. Yeah, I'm not the smartest when it comes to that. But either way, 350 attack to her team, and that's repeatable. That is still great. That is, yeah, again, that's the best buff you can have. Yeah, tied by the new KO. Yeah, no, kind of late. I'm gonna make a video on the new update as well, cause wow, they broke the fuck out this game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tier list. If you disagree on where I place the figures, or you think a different figure entirely should be on this tier list, place in the comment down below. And reminder, my rule was no super rares that can be put into ultra rares. Oh shit, I forgot to tell y'all about the stats. Well, then again, y'all probably was looking at the stats the whole time as far as just drooling. Cause they're 4,000 speed with 6,000 attack. That's pretty much ultra rare levels. Then again, if you EX something 3 times, you might as well be an ultra rare. You might as well be showing some ultra rare ass shit. So yeah, that's about it for this tier list. If you disagree with any of the placements, or you think a whole different figure should be here entirely, because you know my rule was not to have a super rare that could transform into an ultra rare, because you know that would have been kind of whack, because half the list would have been them. Let's be honest here. Like the cell I mentioned earlier with the Goku. So yeah, that's about it. It's been your boy Xeno. Peace, have a good day.